Ba ba ba. 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 All right. All right. All right. Hold on. Let me get this. Let me get this around here. Eh. Probably hide it by accident anyway. Today, we are playing Dice People. This game is about people in dice form, and they kill things. I know not what. Enemies, no doubt. No doubt. Am I streaming? Yes, I am. New game. Hello? New game. Hey. Welcome to Dice People. In this game, you defeat enemies by throwing dice at them. Nice. You can always use your resources to buy upgrades in the skill tree tab. And you can buy new units at the shop tab using the buttons at the top right. In the invest tab, you can use your resources to progress in the game. Start a new session by clicking play. See ya. Okay, play. Prestige? Positive or negative? I have negative prestige. I'm nobody. Go. Throw dice by clicking the left mouse button. Select dice with the mouse scroll key or by clicking on them at the hotbar with the right mouse button. Your goal is to defeat as many enemies as possible. Good luck. That's pretty fair, I think. I'm clicking on them. What? Go ahead. Go into battle. Turn ended. Go to shop. How much do things cost? Shop. 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 Oh, I don't have it unlocked, maybe? Or maybe I'm not there. Come on, buddy. Oh, maybe I need to wait for them to group up. You're so right. You're going a little too crazy there, buddy. Let me kill like some you have to wait until they get into a crowd and then detonate, you know? What am I doing? That's just common sense, isn't it? What a fool I've been. Why, I can use my cursor to pick these up. I see. Go to the shop. Can I hack dice number equals damage caused? Okay. This is the skill tree. You can unlock new skills by clicking on them when you have enough resources. See ya. Okay. 17 out of 1. Life. Damage for sure. Spawn rate. Money. Life. Life probably is good. Shooter dice. I need these bones or something. What is the invest? Like stonks? This is the invest tab. Invest your resources to gain new prestige levels and advance in the game. And when you get to prestige 9, you'll see. Oh, see ya. How devious. Current prestige level is 0. I would have to spend money on that? I'm gonna say no. Ah, I see. Well, let's wait for him to crowd up, of course. Don't want to go too crazy yet. This is good, maybe. Boom. Look at that. You see that? Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, he died. All things come to an end. Hey, he took some out on the way, though, huh? No, that's what I'm talking about. We'll do one more, and then I'll go back to the shop. I can buy a lot more of the... Actually, I need those bones or whatever to get the shooter dice. So, it'll be a little bit before that. But nah, we big chillin'. We'll make do for now. Plenty of room to grow. Just so you wait, I'm gonna have the screen blowing up non-stop. This is how these games go, man. Eventually, you're gonna hit it. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna hit it. And everything on the screen is just gonna be a menagerie of color. You won't even know what's happening. I won't know what's happening. And that's what I love about it, you know? Really just love, what's what I love about it. I need 3 of those thingies. Whatever that is. Spider area? Money? Oh. Oh, now that's interesting. Now that was interesting. Can I buy? Oh, it's 5 max, I guess. I have a 2 though. Can I kill him? Oh wait, there is others. Never mind. I take that back. Yep. I didn't say that. I would never. They're my friends. They're my loyal soldiers. They're my peeps, you know? My peeps. I would never kill them cold-heartedly because they're less useful than the other members. That's psychotic. We don't live in such a cold-hearted world, do we? Really not. Really not. Of course not. Wouldn't be me. I wouldn't do that. Where is a good one to go? Let him blow up first. I've got to take a gander here. This guy is almost dead. Finish him off. Put him in the grave already. He's probably in severe pain. He had like 1 health. He can't be feeling too good. They might have smiles on their faces, but I'm going to guess they're in pretty severe pain as I kill them. Because that's what I'm doing. I'm killing them. It's probably... What is this weird decimal amount? Why do I have decimal amounts of money? Odd. I'm gonna go to the shop again. Just rapid fire. You know. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Bam. 8 out of 10. Wait, I have $100. Do we invest? You reckon? Do you reckon, actually? Was this important? You just unlocked a new prestige level. And you also unlocked a $1 coin. A $1 coin. Weird thing to say. Which can be used in the skill tree to unlock unique skills. See ya. What does that mean? I don't see any unique right now, but I'm sure that we'll get there. Alright, little slimes. I'm gonna put you in the grave. Make sure you crowd up next to your children so you can all go together. Wouldn't want to be left out of all the fun, now would you? Of course not. Of course not. I know. I know you wouldn't. Everyone needs to go together. Yeah, am I right? Am I right? Bye. I don't know what these slimes did to these dice people for them to act this way. I wonder if there's some sort of, like, long-running feud that I'm not aware of between the slimes and the dice people. There has to be, right? There must be some sort of long-running feud for them to be so antagonistic. Well, I mean, they are antagonistic because the slimes are, in fact, killing the dice people. Now, you could say that it's because they were attacked first, but from my point of view, I believe them to already have been the aggressor, because any action I would take is always morally correct. What? So I have to be in the right for doing what I'm doing. So the slimes are the aggressor. That's all I can say. Like, for sure, the slimes are in the wrong, and the dice people are simply in the right. That's as much as I can gather thus far from the lore. But I'm pretty, like, I'm 100% right, actually. Do not even doubt me on that. Oh, it's random, actually. I see. I want the shooter. Where's my shooter? Somebody bring me a shooter, man. Is this prestige? I don't know. Doesn't feel like it's prestige. Get maximum health out there. We get stronger with every battle. Let me tell you what. The slimes think they might win. They might defeat our troops. But at the end of the day, I know who will prevail. Our soldiers grow stronger with each battle. More deadly. The lethality. You can't even comprehend the lethality of my soldiers. You've never seen it. The world, they've never seen it, they say. They say they've never seen soldiers like ours. And I admit, they're right. They're right. That no one's as good as us. We do it better. We do it better here in the Dice Kingdom. We really do. Serve your country, my man. Beautiful number 6. The elite. That's what I like to see. Oops. I ended that very prematurely. The terrain, it wasn't to my liking. I had to maneuver. This is about tactics, people. Tactics. You wouldn't know anything about this. You're just civilians. But me and my dice people, we've seen it. We've seen war. I'm watching it right now. As I send in my troops to die, I know what I'm doing. I'm pulling a Attack on Titan, you know? I know what I'm doing. I'm sending them to die. I know. It has to be done, though. There's no other choice. If there was another choice, I would have taken it. I take no pleasure in watching my men die. My men and women die. I simply don't enjoy it. But I also have the willpower to know what has to be done for the good of the rest of the people. I mean, sacrifices have to be made in a country, you know? Not everyone can live the easy life. You know, the other dice people, they go around, they go to amusement parks, they have their little ice cream stands and lemonade stands. This is the price, you know, to have that. A few dice people have to die. It's the reality, you know? At the end of the day. It's a real shame, but, you know? Alright, let's see what we can get now. Skill tree. Oh, this is new. Vampirism. That's pretty interesting. Vampirism. Where does he invest? Let me invest. Prestige level 2? What is this bone? This bone. I don't have bones. I don't have any bones, boss. What else do we get here? Fighter? Vital area. Probably useful. I'm prestige level 2. I'm getting those golden guns. You know what I'm saying? Those golden... There's the bones. I didn't know where we got bones from. I was always so very confused. Well, you see, the undead have actually been recruited by the Slime Kingdom. Those dirty fucking bastards in the Slime Kingdom, they recruited the undead. You know, they're abominations upon all living things, but the slimes, they'll stoop to anything. They really will. It doesn't matter how evil the tactic, the slimes will do it. You know, they'll just do it. Not a second thought in their head, their little slimy head. Just another reason why we have to eradicate the slimes from the face of the earth. Don't question me. From the face of the earth, all of them. They're all evil. They're not just, you know, specific ones, all of them. You don't get it. They are. If you knew the things that we've seen in the Dice Kingdom, you would agree. You just don't get it. You know? Bones, finally. Now that's what I want. Shop. And how much is a shooter? I have no bones. I, in fact, have no bones. Somebody, give me some bones. They're clumped together in the little, you know, this was a previous, Dice People town, actually. You can see the buildings are dilapidated. Yeah. Yeah, they killed everyone. The civilians, too. You see what I'm saying? The ones that couldn't evacuate, they killed them. We tried to get them out. We couldn't get them all out. These dirty bastards, man. You know, no respect. Fighting for civilians. Take them out, man. Goodbye, soldier. Honor upon ye. You know what I'm saying? Honor upon ye. You know what I'm saying? You'll have a true dice soldier funeral. Which is, I don't know, because your body, it just like disappears, don't it? So I guess it kind of takes care of itself if you really think about it. I want bones for sure. Maximum bones. I don't think I did like anything there. I am not doing damage of any any real amount. They actually have a lot of health in reality. I admit. I think I can buy one shooter. We have a shooter. You love to see it? I love to see it. So this way you have to use the bones on them. Actually, the critical chance is kind of interesting. If we can crit, now that will be interesting. Didn't mean to use that guy. Alright, everyone, just start shooting, you know? Take them out. Boom, bam. The more crits, the better. Take as many out as you can before you die. That's our motto. That's what we have to say. 12 bones. I can get like, what, two more? Nope, one more. That's fine. You know what? That's fine. I'm gonna kill the skeleton. Let it be known. Alright, slimes. You're not getting away. Alright, I have 2 shooters. Start shooting. You know what I'm saying? Start shooting. Start shooting. Unload everything you got on them. This is it, boys. Boom. Okay, interesting attack pattern here. Perhaps aim towards the enemy. That might be helpful. And I don't have enough for another. Let's see. Come together, come together. I want bones, okay? I want bones. Give me the bones. Give me the bones. Okay, well, that's a lot of bones. Just kill him so I can get some bones. With bones comes great responsibilities. All humans have 206 responsibilities. You know that? One for each bone. Believe it or not. You might not have heard of that in school, but it's true. Look it up. One responsibility for each bone. It's real. It's real. Really real. Skill tree. We do crit dexterity. That's interesting. Dexterity would be actually pretty good. Thump up, thump up. These fools, they got drawn in by the sound of the wiggles. One thing you gotta know about the slimes, they have an odd fascination with the wiggles. Don't ask me why. You know, the wiggles, they've filed restraining orders against the don't sue me wiggles, by the way. This is a joke, but filed restraining orders against the Dice Kingdom. They keep sending them fan letters. They don't want anything to do with it. It just keeps happening. I mean, this is sort of people we're dealing with. I mean, what do you even do against something like this? You know? I mean, it's enough to make anyone, you know, shudder in their little boots. For sure. That's all I'm saying. Like, you wouldn't believe the sort of things they have to deal with these days. I can get at least one more shooter. The max of 5 anyway. So, I got a lot of money, don't I? Stop. 25. Okay, then we'll have... No, that won't be max. Yeah, it will, yeah, it will. So we need 10 bones, and then we'll have max shooters. Very nice, very nice. Do we do... Giant? Gnomes, excuse me? I haven't seen them yet. I don't want to know about that. If they get the gnomes in on this, bro. Fucking backstabbers. They wouldn't do that, surely. More bones from skeletons. What the heck? That is good. Damage is maxed. Sure. Fighter area. Nah. Spawn rate, you reckon? Or money gain? What do we even... Okay, I was gonna say, what do we even use money for? Prestige, dummy. You're right. That's on me. You get max health here. Vampirism, 1%. It's not too crazy. Really probably not worth. The spawn rate, I think, is pretty good. Let's invest. Oh, wait, what? Oh, we have to have both. We have to have, we need bones. A lot of them. Like what? 35? So that I can get the last shooter. And, the last shooter. As well as max out the thing, the prestige. Sometimes you just gotta throw them in, you know? Just send in the whole, I'm trying to think of the correct term for the military unit. Battalion is too many. That's too many. Squad. I think squad, probably. That sounds right. I actually got a lot of bones. Like actually a lot of bones. Let me see. We can invest and finish this out. Oh, never mind. Wait, what? Oh, shit. It wasn't 10 in total. It was 10 per one. I'm a fool. That's all. I have some XP here. I have an XP. Spawn rate, honestly. Alrighty. Alright, you good-for-nothing slime bastards. I am here now with maximum fighters and shooters. Let it be known, I'm not afraid. Not a y'all, I will say. Look at this. Just boom, boom, boom. You might question their aiming pattern. You know, we just had to train them really quickly, so like don't pay attention to that part. They serve their purpose, okay? Don't pay attention to how accurate they are. You know? We don't have the luxury to be concerned about accuracy, okay? This is war. If it's even in the right general direction, we're happy. As far as we're concerned, the higher ups are happy. Boom. I'll take all that money that I'll save until I can use it for prestige. Why is there like a button right here? I don't know what that was about. We'll do another one at least. Oh, is the restart button glitched on the screen or something? I don't know. You know what? Just get on the screen. You know what I'm saying? There's only so much strategy you can do before you just gotta start drilling them. Start drilling them, man. Sometimes you just gotta drill them. You hear all these shots? This is what sounds of war. Through kill tree, XP, spawn rate. You think? Crit chance. Luck. I don't really know what that means. I think spawn rate. And then luck, whatever that means. Oh. Enemies hit fire electrical waves. I have 2 funny bucks. XP farm plus 1 XP appearing on screen. What about money gain? Timer. Plus 5% time for XP and money on screen. Reroll. Unlock the reward tab. What does that mean? I'll save this and then go to the reward tab. You see? We think with our brains here on the channel. Not really, but you know what I'm saying. For a streamer, we do a lot of thinking. You know, as far as streamers are concerned, we do some thinking on the channel. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Bones for days. You know how many wolves I can tame with all this? You have no idea. Hit him again. You think I can prestige again off of this? I don't know. I'll check after this one. You know? You know what is worth destroying? The houses for sure. Don't want to let them have infrastructure, you know? Make them pay for all that they've done. Make them sleep on the cold, hard ground. You might make some progress, but you're going to suffer for it. You see these hats? Keep the sun out of their eyes. You know? Each different number, that's how many eyes they have. The hat keeps the sun out of their eyes as they take the shot, you know what I'm saying? If you have that glare in your eye, you're gonna miss. What good is that gonna do anybody? You know? None. Won't do any good. Hey, there it is. I did it. Where are we at money-wise? That's a lot. You know? That's a lot. Nah. What am I looking at here? Money from awards, I like. And I'm just gonna hold on to that. We're at max shooters and everything. Money, XP. Time, blah, blah, blah. I think I'm gonna save it so I can get the other reward stuff. And we probably don't have enough money to do that. Yeah. That might have been a waste. Because there's a lot of stuff I can actually get still. With bones. As it were. At least they're a large slime. They've been overeating. They've gotten fat on their spoils of war. They'll have a reckoning. There will be a reckoning for all that they enjoy from our beautiful dice kingdom. We'll take it back tenfold. That's the way we do it in the dice kingdom. I was the wrong one, actually. Yep, you have to double tap the zombies. Got it. What do you think? Just throw in the shooters and hope for the best. Just let them parachute down into the middle of the fray. They'll get it. They'll get some shots in. They won't die in vain. You know, there's a lot of slime kingdom residents, as well as undead residents. I'll be honest, there's an awful lot of them. An awful lot of them. Really? Reward 3? I can't get that yet. What are my rewards? New tab unlocked. Here in the rewards tab, you can receive prizes for completing tasks. I just say tasks with a little bit of, you know, stank on it. Yo, let's just claim them all. Why not? Get some good stuff out of that. Well, that was all of them. So we can do some stuff here. More bones from skeletons. Realistically, yes. And more damage against them as well. Even more damage against skeletons. It's really worth, you know? That's all I'm saying. We should be doing really high damage. The shooters, anyway. Unless it's like for all of them. Either way, we have a lot more undead damage. You know what I'm saying? And now the bones should start rolling in. That's all I'm saying. I should spread these out. If they're grouped together, there's not really... There's an uneven... You know, the ones in the middle aren't really hitting anything, are they? You might say. I would say. You're right. Blow up. Wow, he's got a lot of health, don't he? Let me see. We can get him like that. Okay, well, that's good. Spread them out a little anyway. I'm not saying put it like one in each four corner of the globe. But move them around. Try and equalize some of the damage across the little map here. I think that'd suit me more. I think we'll do one more and then upgrade again. Oops. I didn't mean to put down one of those fellas. Wow, look at this. Let's spread out. Right, you know? Let's spread out. Not even a problem. You know, there's a hole in my sock. I didn't realize when I put it on. However, as I was walking around, it felt like, you know, there was a hole, you know? You can feel it. You know. You know. And, you know, my big toe, it desires to be birthed into my shoe. And it is a matter of, you know, form of describing the situation accurately, I guess. That's my metaphor for it anyway. I don't know. Perhaps some of you will appreciate the pregnancy or the birth metaphor. Never had a birth myself, but I've been in hospitals. Let's see. Maximum damage now against them. I don't have any Lucky Charms. Which is a good cereal, you know? A lot of people will hate on Lucky Charms. But me personally, I'm not that kind of person. I like Lucky Charms. You know? They're not overly sweet, but they have the sweetness in there anyway. So, like, it might taste like cardboard. It'll taste like cardboard for a few bites. But then you hit that marshmallow and you're like, oh, flavor. Crazy. Dexterity is probably good. Get some rewards. 20 gnomes. Are we about to have gnomes out here? No way. Are we really gonna have to deal with them? Surely they wouldn't take the side of these no good slimes, right? Yeah. We're good. They know what's up. Those motherfuckers. I cannot believe the gnomes actually sided. They actually sided with the slime kingdom over the dice people. Is this real? Pat, is this real? You know how long the gnomes and the dice people have coexisted? And they just pull this out of their ass? This is real. All of our past together, and for what? It meant nothing to them, clearly. How much did they get paid by the slime kingdom to just turn like this? Maybe this is what they always wanted. Maybe this is they planned this from the start, perhaps. I don't know. I don't know. It'll once this war's finally over, irreparable damage has been done to our relationship with all of these people. I don't know if it'll ever be the same. It's sickening. It's sickening, really. I mean, if I might be so bold as to say. I mean, it makes me sick. Can't believe the things that I'm witnessing today. You know, we once fought in an ancient war together, the dice people and the gnomes. I mean, side by side. Our kings even, they were friends even. Things change, man. You know, nobody ever remembers what we went through together back in the day. It's just short-term gain, you know? It's all about short-term gain. The Golden Giant. Oh, this one should have been called the Green Giant. You know, maybe that's copyright. I don't know. Can you say, like, can you put the Green Giant on stuff? Like, is he gonna, like, burst through your house and then crush your head in your sleep or something? I don't know. I don't want to try it and find out. Personally. Tech speed is nice. I have a lot of money, though. And not that much, I guess. We just need 5. 5 clovers, and we're set. I mean, someday, I think that we can rebuild relationships. I don't think anything is truly permanent for and forever. But I mean, it might not be in my lifetime that we can repair the damage done. But I mean, we haven't done anything to the gnomes, and yet here we are. Listen. You make one joke about their height one time in the past. They really can't take a joke. That's all I'm saying. I mean, it's okay to make jokes about dice people, but make jokes about gnomes, now everyone's upset. Okay, well, odd sort of, you know, dilemma we've got going on here. Some sort of unfair comparison, I would say. You know? We don't have anything to apologize for. We haven't done anything wrong. I don't understand. Our history is basically, we've always been on the side of justice. That's all I'm saying. Can you say the same in, can you say the same, Imperial? Probably not. My answer is just smile at me. That's all I'm saying. My ancestors smile at me. What do we need? Invest? Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. It's not 5 in total. It's 5 per click. That's a lot of 5s, ain't it? That's a lot of 5s, actually. More damage against gnomes, please. Fragmentation. I don't know what a delta. I'm just being like an arrogant son of a bitch. This is not delta. I don't think you would even write delta. I think if it was actually delta, it'd be hollow in the middle. You know? This is just a triangle. That's all. I just wanted to sound cool by saying delta. Whatever. Whatever. Bullets, actually. I haven't done this one at all. That's good. We have anything we need to like XP around with? Anything that's like really interesting or good? Spawn rate, I guess. I wonder how like branching this gets eventually. I don't know how long this game is like until you have everything unlocked or anything. I don't usually pay attention to that. I just buy games that I'm like, yeah, that seems like I could play this and not want to like fucking kill myself because I'm so bored. Yes, look at this. This is, now this is good. This is good. No. That was good. That was good. Let's see him group up a little here. Yep. Go ahead, start. Boom, boom, boom. Look at that. Just you wait. Just you wait. Once we get like 3 to 5 more dice squads, we're gonna have a, which one's smaller? A battalion or a regiment? I think a regiment is smaller than a battalion. I think a battalion's like 1,000 people. We're gonna have a whole regiment of dice people ready to serve the country in the best way that they know how. Dying. Beautiful. Man, thank God the dice people don't have mouths, am I right? Otherwise, we'd have to hear them scream. Alright, let's see. You know, someday they're gonna make a war documentary about the Dice Kingdom. The injustices that were perpetrated. Gonna go hard. I bet I'll be in it. I actually... There is no Dice people without me, so like... Of course I'll be in it. What? I'm like a general. Of course I'll be in it. What if... Why wouldn't they put me in it? I'm like, what? Doesn't make any sense. I don't even know why I would say that. Like, what? That would be... I mean, that'd just be, like, messed up. I wouldn't... They would put me in it, right? Right, guys? They would put me in it. Totally. Front center, probably. They probably get, you know... I could write a book. Maybe I'll write a book about it. I'll write a book about the war after. I bet I can make some money off of that. I mean, tell the tale of the heroic troops and, you know, everything. Oh, wow. Bones. Look at all these bones. I think the electricity is doing a good amount of work, you know? I think it is, actually. Can we get anything? We're in good money. Good money, actually. Oh, look at that. I want to say... What do I want to say? Do you think we've got enough? I don't think so. I don't think it would give us, like, a new guy. You know? More clover from gnomes is, like, good. More damage to gnomes. Got XP, but, you know. What seems good? Seems good. Wait, this is money-based. Dropping other items? I can't even read this. Why is this off the screen? The resolution, I think. I'm sure it's fine. Probably good. Yeah, just max it out. Who cares? Okay, well that's actually off the screen. I have to be able to go up. Okay, I was gonna say, like, that was actually... Equal numbered dice get stronger when next to each other. Well, you already know there's no way I'm gonna, like, do that. Fruit salad. Climbs dropping other items. Okay, so this could go... Oh my. Oh my. This has room. This could... If this branches out to cover, like, all this room... Now that's a lot of stuff. I'll admit, now that's a lot of stuff. Ooh. None of these are bones related. None of these are bones related. How am I gonna use my bones? Invest? Nay. And we're fine. Listen, I'll see you later. I don't know, buy other items, I assumed like slimes can drop bones and stuff. I think that's what it means. Wow. That was pretty good. I like that. Wait, what? Oh, I have one left. I was like, why isn't it ended? I did like nothing, but, you know, pop off. Yep. You know, one dice person might not make much of a difference, but you know, it's about when they all come together. You know, that's what really matters. That's what really makes a difference here. Togetherness. You have to stand together and fight. Eventually, I'm gonna wipe the entire screen, like in 2 seconds of starting. Oh, we got diamonds. How many diamonds do I need to do something? Okay, one more. Actually, wait. Whatever. I'm gonna get a diamond. Somebody get me a diamond, please. Someone get me a diamond. We're on it. Look, I'm synergizing. I'm synergizing. Don't stop me. Don't hold me back. I'm synergizing. I got enough diamond. That's not a diamond. That's a triangle. Pip shit. Oh, you're right. Oh, you can get multiple fragments with each one. I see. Interesting. Oh, 69. Oh, I ruined it. It was at 69. That was the funny number. Assuming you weren't aware of what the funny number was, that was it. In fact, that was it. The golden giant. I can't wait for a new type of dice people. You know, who's it gonna be next? You know, are they gonna like cavalry? We're gonna get cavalry around? But that could be crazy. Gotta make sure you don't miss stuff. Just move move the mouse around wildly, and you'll pick everything up. No problem. We don't really need the money or the bones, really. 40 clover? That's pretty good. How many do you think we need, though? A lot more, like 300 probably. 300 clover is my estimate of the clover requirement. Oh, I see the fragment. I actually see the fragment. I wasn't able to post on Twitter today that I was streaming. Like the entire day. I couldn't even schedule it earlier in the day. It's presumably because there was a fire in an Oregon data facility. I don't know why that prevented me from even posting like at all. I don't know that makes a lot of sense, or actually how that works even at all, but maybe that is how it works, which seems like a problem. You know, that seems like kind of a bad thing that it was that easily broken. But either way, assuming that my problem is entirely unrelated, it's still messed up Twitter for a lot of people. As of like, what, like yesterday or something? It did catch on fire, so I don't know. However that happens, it did. So. And unfortunately, I'm not going to get the extension. Leave me alone. Blue Sky doesn't let me schedule. I was finally able to make an account today. It hadn't worked for me ever before today. Might have been due to an ad blocker. I don't really know. But nevertheless, I got it now. Whichever flavor you like, I got them. Alright? Just know, I sure as shit don't read social media. The only brain rot I consume is Reddit. I know. I'm basically a neckbeard because I read Reddit. But I don't know. I think Reddit is much more tolerable than Twitter. And I'm sure Blue Sky is wonderful and whatnot, but I don't really care. You know? I look up what I care about, and I don't look at the other. So, I don't know why I would want to look at Twitter or Blue Sky, frankly. I would sooner not look at either. Ever. You're not gonna tell me anything that I want to know, okay? Nothing I want to know. You're not gonna tell me any of it. I'm big chillin'. This game is nice. I like it when things like it's like a chain reaction, and I'm just like watching it. I played several games like that on stream where it's just like colors. You know? Like if you got really high or on shrooms or something and then play these kind of games, it has to go hard. Surely. There's no way it doesn't. There's no way it wouldn't go hard. Fragments? What is this? Fragments get bigger and rotate now. Yeah, sure, I guess. Fragmentation enemies when create bullets when they receive hits. Oh my. Now that's interesting. Not upon death, but upon hit. I do like that. I in fact do like that. On hit is pretty good. If it was upon death, it would still be good, but upon hit, very nice. Especially the more tanky the enemy, you know? It doesn't matter if the enemy is tanky because it's per hit, not per kill. I like that. Beautiful. Your beautiful bag of bones. Come here. I think I should say that to people. I mean, I'm not technically incorrect. Hey, come here, you beautiful bag of bones. You beautiful sack of bones. Like, it's not wrong. I mean, people are like a flesh sack of bone, basically. I mean, there are much worse ways I could describe what a human being is than bag of bones. Come here, you beautiful fleshy sack of bones. Give me a hug. Like, it's psychotic. I mean, I understand that. But there's worse ways to describe what a person is than a beautiful fleshy bag of bones. There's worse. I mean, it's psychotic, yes, but I don't know, it's kind of charming, isn't it? Someone walked up to you and said that, a family member, cousin. Hey, come here, you beautiful fleshy bag of bones. Give me a hug. Why they're like from Jersey? Don't ask. Or New York or something. I don't know. But they are. Those people usually are. I don't have any family from Jersey as far as I'm aware. So I don't really get to hear the accent, you know? I think that's a bit of a shame. I think having the fewer accents that you have in your family, it's like the greater the shame. You know, rather than just have like one, why not have like all of them? Wouldn't that be more fun? At family gatherings, have like Jersey, Southern, Valley Girl, California, you know, all of them. Why not? Isn't that fun? Accents are fun, dude. I don't have to justify myself. Accents are fun. They're fun to do. They're fun to hear. Usually. As long as they're like real. As long as your accent is real, I'm not angry that I have to listen to it. I can't say that I'm in love with the Southern accent, which is ironic, but you know how it is. You might not be if you have it, so. Anyone who has an accent, I guess there are those who will say everyone does have an accent. But for those that are very clearly pronounced, you might not love whatever accent, you know? The Jersey people, maybe they don't love the Jersey accent. Maybe they like the ones they don't hear all the time. You know? That's just the nature of things, I guess. Enjoying things that you don't experience as often more than the things that's like quote unquote normal to you. If I lived in Australia, if I was Australian, maybe I wouldn't really think much of the Australian accent. You know, I'd be like, well, I'm glad everyone likes it online, but pretty meh for me who has the Australian accent. I think that pretty much applies to anything though. I mean, anything that's your normal, you're gonna be like, eh. I mean, it's great that everyone else freaks out about it. I don't really care. It's like, whatever. You know, I think that's respectable. That's just a normal reaction, I feel like. To what you experience is normal that other people don't. I have max damage against the old gnome population. Gotta get those out of here. The triangles. The triangles. I think the fragmentation tree could go pretty crazy. You know? I think it might go crazy. Invest. Prestige 5, baby. Finally use some money. And some bones. And some clover. And now the bottleneck is triangles. All the rewards. Good on that front. Do we have a new enemy? What is this? Oh, it's like an enemy. I don't know who you are. Are you even a sentient creature? Are you just a spike? Is that it? I think that's like what you are. I'm not really sure what your deal is though. Where do they get all these spikes, you know? The spike factory? Am I right? Just... Maybe you shouldn't make any more jokes. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I know I'm not funny. You're right. You're not. Okay, well, you don't have to, like, say all that. You know, you should really support your homie. Oh, we're homies? But we're not? Lying to me right now? You know we are. You're right, you're right. My bad. Is anything else, You know, I am not up to date with new shows or movies. In fact, I haven't even watched a show since actually, I watched the first season of Prehistoric. The first season, get your words out, buddy. The first season of Prehistoric Planet a few weeks ago. That was like the last time I watched a show. I love my man though, Mr. Isn't it, I've remembered his name every time I've ever talked about it with anybody. And now when I try and remember the narrator's name. David Attenborough? Thank you. Yeah, that's it. That is my man, dude. In his late 90s, still doing voiceover. Narration. You love to see it. A 70-year career in narration of like documentaries. Can you believe it? I mean, will anyone ever have a career like that again in narration of, you know, educational material? I don't know. I mean, that's on another level, man. 70 years. I think that, I mean, I might not even wait till his death, but once he's dead, I'm probably gonna watch through every single thing he's ever said a word about. You know? I don't care what it is. I'll watch it just so I can hear his voice. You know? Anyone who cares anything about documentaries, you know who David Attenborough is. And you love him. Because he's actually fantastic. he's actually fantastic. If you don't like David Attenborough, honestly, maybe you should just go deaf. You might have a better life at that point. Because if you don't like David Attenborough's voice, his like cadence, his tone, his rhythm, bruh, I don't think you're gonna like much of anything that you're able to hear with your ears. Perhaps you should just, you know, I don't know, fire a Desert Eagle like a few dozen times right beside your eardrum, and then you won't have to hear him anymore. You might enjoy the ringing of tinnitus more. Maybe that's more your style. If you aren't a fan of Attenborough, maybe the tinnitus is more up your alley. That's all I'm saying, you know? Am I wrong? No. Am I harsh? Perhaps. But I'm right. At the end of the day, I'm right. You know, the people, they won't say it. They won't say it. They won't tell you the truth like I do. I won't sugarcoat it for you. I'll tell you the truth all the time. Ask me anything, I'll tell you the truth. Where was I born? Montana. You know what I'm saying? Is that true? I don't know. Is it? Does that seem true? You know, anything that isn't getting me doxxed, I'll tell you the truth, okay? Or anything that's actually, you know, exclude the politics as well. Anything else, I'll tell you the truth, you know? Conspiracy theories, I'll always point you straight, alright? They don't want you to know about it like I know about it. They think, you know, they'll tell you Bigfoot's not real. I'm telling you the truth right now. They're lying to you. They're lying to you. They just don't want to admit the truth. The reality of the situation. You know? That's all I'm saying. Don't believe what you're told. Pretty much about anything. Ever. And you'll probably, as long as you stick to that, you'll probably have a much better life. Don't ever believe anything anyone tells you. If you can't personally verify that information through research of your own, just dump it. Just pretend it is fan fiction. It's just fan fiction by whoever said that. Flowers? I don't know about you, but those metal spikes are not what I would call flowers. I, in fact, don't know what that means. A section boss? That's interesting. Whatever that means. I need a lot of triangles, dude. You know what I'm saying? Holy, the fragmentation went crazy there, didn't it? That was really good. I need like 400 more triangles, man. Anyone seen the triangle farm? Are they growing those? How are the crops doing in terms of the triangles? Is it almost harvesting season? Did the crops do well this year? Triangle crop. I hope so. Because that's what I need. That's what I need. Got a lot of clover now. I don't really need any more of that. The triangles, that's where we're lacking. We're sorely lacking in the triangle department. I mean, I'm not afraid to admit it, you know? No army is perfect, okay? We're lacking in the triangles. We've fixed the old clover supply chain. But now, triangles are looking rough. Triangles are looking rough. I don't think I actually can get much with this. I need to invest. No, I don't. I actually don't. Believe it or not. I have a lot of XP that I've been forgetting to spend. Silly me. That one's maxed out. I have a lot of XP to get. What about luck? Sure, I guess. The item. Spawn rate. Yeah, whatever. 1%? That's not crazy. I mean, I don't think it's not like necessarily bad, but you know what I'm saying. I don't find it that appealing. Vampirism, I just get it. And we can get a lot of life. Well, more damage against spikes. I knew they weren't flowers. That'd be a crazy thing to say. Just get vampirism up. Wizard dice. Fog. Yes, please. Max vampirism. Now that's what I'm talking about. Hold on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Perform that. Those. Listen, we have our best mages on the situation, all right? Don't you even worry your pretty little head about it. This is a poker chip. I don't know what I have to do for that. It'll be a while, I guess. We aren't super up there with stuff. Synergy buff, I guess, would be interesting. It's probably not that incredible, but I would say it's still probably worth getting. I'd say you're right. What do these do? Yeah, alright. I'm just gonna throw everything out and see how that goes. Oh. Seems like a lot of stuff is dying. I hear a lot of popcorn popping. I do like that. Pop, pop, pop. The enemies go drop, drop, drop. Like that? You like that? Yeah, I'm a bit of an artist myself. All right, well, we can just redo this. Run that back. I don't know. Let them gather. Let them gather. And now just, you know, whatever. Not 100% on. Maybe it's like a zone, you know? A zone. Like a sphere of influence that the mages have. I think that sounds about right. Within this, it's like the range of a katana. You know, within this 360-degree radius, I'll cut your head off. If you enter it, you die. Like in that one anime, the really long one that's split into like fewer episodes about the swords, the living swords. Like that. You go into that guy's little hut, and it was just like, throat gone. Throat gone. You know what I'm saying? Throat gone. But otherwise, you're good. Katana Gana or some shit like that. I don't know. That was like 5 years ago. I can't even remember like 5 days ago. Like right now, off the top of my head, I don't even know what day 5 days ago was. So, there. Checkmate, atheist. I don't know. I think that we're pretty solid. Once we get through this triangle bottleneck, we're on the straight and narrow. On the straight and narrow. Is there... we have enough XP that it's worth doing something? I don't know. Yeesh. The triangle bottleneck. I wouldn't max out triangle-based things, I would say. And then worry about, like, Oh, I see. These pertain. Oh, I see. These all pertain. That's interesting. Instantly eliminate enemies with less than 5% health. That's pretty interesting. You know? I must say. Okay, maximum fragments, maximum there. But we'll have to probably have like 100 triangles for that. Any clover based? Max that out just because. Clover based. I don't think so. Nah, we don't have any more clover based. No new rewards either. Sadly. I'm sad to say. Not right now. I think this would be best used once they're already crowded. You know? My personal opinion. And I am the one in control. Or that's what they tell me anyway. So I should probably just do that if that's what I think. I am told that I am in fact in control of my own actions. Personally, I have my doubts about that, but I'll take them at their word for now. You know. I take it with a grain of salt, but you know, I'll take them at their word for now. Just to placate the masses, as it were. Dude, kind of crazy. If you make like a barrier, it's pretty interesting. You know? But it's hard for them to get in. And so like the edges are basically secure by proxy. And then I can just throw the second wave in. And they do whatever they do. I don't ask a mage how his little powers work, you know. I send him into the battle and, you know, I say, have fun, I guess. I say that. I say, have fun, I guess. The exact same way. Every time. It's actually like a bit of a catchphrase of mine before the men head out, the troops head out. I say, have fun, I guess. And they always have a little chuckle about that. At least it seems to me that way. They don't actually have mouths, and so they can't speak or scream. I wouldn't really know. But I'm sure they're smiling about it. Funny little guys. I love them. Love them to death. Literally, I'm watching them all die. Good times. So many clovers now. We used to have such a shortage. Now we have a lot. We have a lot of them. Still going too. They've held out well for this run here. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Probably can't max it. Yeah. Flowers. I haven't seen flowers anywhere at all the entire time. Once I max this out, we will invest in the prestige level. Glub spikes. Question mark. No, there's no question there. You know, I thought actually that's apt. That is apt. I thought the game might have considered those spikes to be flowers. You know, in some twisted world, they were like flowers. You know. Thankfully, they did not. They didn't ruin my life that way. I wonder what the next Dice people will be. I'm very interested. Maybe they have guns. No. We already have guns. We already have shooters. What do they do? Maybe they have, big hammers? Maybe they'll have big hammers. You know, like sledgehammers, maybe? Like bitch sledgehammers. I use words. Sometimes. Not that often, I guess. They'll have big sledgehammers. Dude, where have I seen these, like, purple... I guess there's probably a lot of Elden Ring bosses that have, like... I'm sure this is a weapon art, isn't it? I'm sure it is. Hopefully this isn't, the game isn't... I don't think it is. Hopefully the game itself isn't, like, too loud. As everything blows up on screen. For me, it's a little bit loud. But I obviously have my headphones set differently than OBS, so... I'm sure it's probably fine. You know? At the end of the day, this is more satisfying to hear than my voice, so... I mean, does it really matter? Which one is louder? Not really. Still, even now, fragmentation is really good. Listen, this gunner, he's not going down. Well, he did, but it took him a while. It took him a while to go down. He really stood strong there. I mean, it just erupts all at once. You know? The quote, everyone loves it slowly then all at once. You know what I'm saying? That applies to this, you know? Now we're gonna hit them on the corners, the edges. Got a lot of XP. A lot as in some. Got actually a lot of bones. Dude, if I had $1 for every bone that I had, I'd have a lot of money. You know? Relatively speaking. You know? Let me see. Maybe max it out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're at the flowers here. Not quite sure what the flowers want from me. Now, actually, more damage against spikes. Why is this necessary? More spikes from spikes? Question mark? Interesting. Shield is good. This is using a lot of XP, I will say. A lot of XP here. Bottleneck is the triangles. It is. It really is. I think that that's where we're going to be going from now on. We're just going to save up the triangles and then prestige again, I think. I think that's the way. Some people might call me, you know, say I'm rushing everything. I'd say I'm actually on time. I'd say I'm actually on time. I keep waiting for when I accidentally click off of the monitor. Because I'm just clicking around. It happens to everyone. Do you ever click off of your monitor? You might be entitled to financial compensation. Call 1-888-999-2727. Oh, thank you for that. I perhaps shall do that. You know, anyone else feel like commercials used to be better? Like, they were like classics, you know? I feel like they've lost that. They've lost what... They don't have the juice, you know? Modern commercials, they don't have the juice. That's like all I'm trying to say, I guess. They had it, and they don't got it now. Really hate to see it. Oh. Oh. Wait. The triangles are like metal spikes, actually. I have just now realized. They aren't delta, neither are they just triangles. They are in fact spikes. How about that? Really just eliminates everything within the whole area, don't it? Send in the spikes, please. Send in the spikes. I require more spikes, sir. Beautiful. That's beautiful. It's beautiful. I've never seen nothing no beautiful in my life. My whole life, I've never seen nothing more beautiful than that. And I'm old as fuck. So true, King. It's still going, huh? Listen, all my men might be dead. Listen, the fight continues on. It continues on. The chain reactions are gorgeous. I love it. Just, can you imagine if there was another one? He's dead. You died bravely, son. Let him crowd into the middle, because everything inside is gonna die. You know, what can I say? I always tell the truth. I'm truthful Tom, they tell me. They say, Tom, you're real truthful. I say, hey, thanks. They say, do you mind if I call you Truthful Tom? I say, no, no problem. That's what I say. They say, wow. Truthful Tom's a real swell stand-up fella. I say, hey, thanks. Wowee. Oh. And because of the vampirism, it pretty much revives the gunner all the way back. That's what's happening. He's getting revived like to full because of the vampirism. That's awesome. You know what? That's awesome. One more, and I think I'm gonna try and spin the triangles, actually. I don't think we have enough yet, but we'll see. The chain reaction. Gorgeous. Still not 100% on what the wizards do, but it's not my place to know, is it? I just deploy them. I just deploy them. I don't know what they actually do. Me, when I'm in a military commander, I just deploy them. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. That's not part of my MOS. That's not part of my MOS, buddy. I just deploy the fuckers. I don't know what they get up to. I don't get paid that kind of money. Who you kidding? It's like when the characters jib in like Happy Wheels or whatever, you just hear like a ton of different sounds overlapping one another. It's honestly music to my ears. Praise be to the immortal gunner. What a hard name that would be. The immortal gunner? I mean, dude, this is crazy. Look at this. He's still going. I mean, I get really hyped just to hear Immortal Fugimoto. You know what I'm saying? From Gold something. I'm not good with names. I know what his face looks like. From that one show. You know what I'm saying. You know. From that one show. You know the one. That's the way I refer to shows. You know the one. The one about the thing. I know you've seen it. Oh, I know you've seen it. Don't play coy. Let me see. Damage? Yeah. Attack speed would be really something. Sharpness 3, dude. Can you imagine? I mean, you probably can, but can you really? Like, everyone always says they can imagine, but can you really? I doubt it. I might as well just go ahead and, like, get what I need out of this. No way I have enough. Oh, dude. I don't really care that much about the flowers right now. I think the flowers are about... I'm about to care about the flowers. I think this prestige is where the flowers come out. Or probably actually really will care. I still have a lot of spikes, you know? More spikes. I mean, it's beautiful. Our little tree here. I really don't know what to say. It is beautiful. I got like no XP at all. Got a lot of money though. Got a lot of money. I need some new dice people. You know what I'm saying? That's what I need. I need some new new brothers in arms to start mopping up. You know what I'm saying? Watch this. It's just like clockwork, man. Getting more flowers. Have I even seen a flower, or did they get killed? If they're here, they're dying quickly. Yeah, there they are. They're funny looking little fellas. They look like that one Pokemon, but with flowers on its head. There might be a Pokemon that basically looks exactly like this, for all I know. Considering how many Pokemon there are that I've never seen anyway. Probably something that looks basically like that. Or at the very least a hybrid of two separate Pokemon. I have not played much Pokemon in my entire life. I'll be honest. I've opened a booster box one time like 3 years ago. That was really fun. I enjoyed that. I have the cards in sleeves under my bed. If anyone ever breaks into my house, that's where they are. That's where they are, just in case you wanted to know. But all in all, I don't really know Pokemon. Jesus Christ, dude, these gunners are going insane. There's still one left. He can do one more reaction. Come on, buddy. Hit him. Hit him with the last reaction. Give him one last react video. He did like a half-assed one, but you know. He worked hard, whatever. We'll do one more and then we'll see how much we can get prestige-wise. Let him get in the middle. Let him crowd. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I've only played one? I played one Pokemon game in my entire life. And I didn't beat it. I played the original one. I played Pokemon Red. You know? That's the only one I've ever played. I wouldn't fucking remember the names even if you put them in front of me, dude. Charizard, Pikachu, Raichu, Rowlet. That might not even be from Pokemon Red. The only other Pokemon names I would know is from watching my boy Max Mofo. Please, Max Mofo Pokemon, where are you? My beloved. Please come back. I honestly forgot I have more dice. Because the reaction went on for so long. I didn't even notice. I haven't seen Max Mofo Pokemon in so long. I wonder what he's up to now. This is a joke, because I, in fact, know what he does now. But still, can't you just open a booster box every now and then, buddy? Come on. Come on. Put some more mold on your desk. Just anything. The Pokemon fans, they're starving. They're starving. I don't even like Pokemon, really, but... I mean... I watched them all. Whatever. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. When he feels like it. When he feels like it, it's fine. We'll get some more someday. We'll be eating good again sometime. When he gets the itch, we'll be eating good. Speed, you reckon? Nah, I want the shield. Shield against enemies that attack you. I mean, that's just good. You know, that's just good. Invest. Let me see how many it'll take. Prestige 7. You see that? I have enough money. I have enough bones. I have enough clover. I have enough diamonds. They're not diamonds. Stop saying that. I actually have enough for that as well. Can you imagine this? I'm kind of crazy with it. I don't have enough now. Current prestige level, the boss. Well, do I want this? Is this good for me? I don't know that I'm, you know, am I capable of beating the boss right now? I don't really know. I don't really know. Maybe. Oh, here's the boss. I should let the spikes come in. Oh, I see. What if I just like spammed it like this? I probably won't have enough. I don't really know where the damage comes from. Holy Jesus. Isn't this boss kind of powerful? Isn't this boss kind of powerful? Yeah, we're not there. You know, I took a look at the options. You know, the data. The data. We always try and make our decisions based on the data. The data says we just aren't quite there. You know? It took me like one regiment to find that out, but we got the data we needed. We just aren't there. That's all. That's all it is, really. We just aren't there. The boss section. What damage against the boss? I see. But this is boss 1. There might be multiple bossi. Bossi? Bosses. Bosses. Who's Bo? I don't know Bo? No. What's his name? Jangles. Shut the fuck up. You're not funny, dude. What do you mean? That was funny. You're just a hater. Maybe. Do we, more damage against flowers, you reckon? Maybe more petals, I think would be better. Make sure we stay on Prestige 8. For now. We just simply aren't there. We don't have the resources. Oh, it's beautiful. Now, back to winning, you know? This is the only way I like to play games. When I win, if I lose, that means that it was a bad game. You know? Like, objectively, a bad game. I'm never lacking in any capacity. It means it was a bad game. That's all. If I don't win, it was just a bad game. Dude, I love the chain reactions in games so much. I don't even care if I understand what's happening. It just, I know it's good. Makes me feel good. I love non-stop chain reactions. So nice. Delicious. Isn't that from, that one game? That one game where you press the buttons to cook? Delicious. What, cook, serve, delicious? Yeah, there it is. You know what, you know what I'm talking about. I know. I love how you get me sometimes. Yeah, whatever you say, bud. Alright, where are we at right now? That was a lot of stuff, actually, wasn't it? Rewards. Show me the rewards. Show me the Costco rewards. Casco. Welcome to Casco. Welcome to Casco. We got maximum petals. Can't max that out quite yet. Nowhere near enough XP. We're not in the XP world anymore. We're more in the, like, the clover world, the bone world, that kind of deal. That's where we're at right now. Which is, like, totally fine. I'm not, like, upset. I'm not, like, upset. Like, it doesn't matter. I think we go. Yeah. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to do this. I'm gonna let the spikes roll in. I didn't mean to increase my prestige like this. It's XP, I guess. Which is fine. We're definitely not gonna be able to beat the boss for a while. We gotta farm those credits, let me tell you what. Dude. Make sure that we don't accidentally do that. More chips from boss allies. More damage against boss and allies. 10% shield against the boss, the big blind, the ultra hunter. What is this one called? The gambler. I love me a good gambler. You know, gamblers are always one game away from hitting it big. You know that? Always stop one bet too early. The next one, they would have had it. You can't ever stop. See, I can kill them so easily, but the others, for all the others, it's really not easy at all. You You know how messed up that is? We just aren't getting the XP. You know, the money is worthless. Really. I feel like we need to go back a few prestiges to where we get XP. And that might be the play. We're getting a million items that we don't need. At least not right now. I don't need them right now. I need a lot more XP than what I'm getting. That's like what I'm trying to say. Like, we're killing a million things, but they're dropping everything besides XP. You know? I think we're gonna have to go back down a few. Yeah, we'll have enough items just from all this. It'll last a while. We aren't gonna need any more items for a while, but XP is what we lack. We lack XP more than anything. You know, that's all I'm trying to really say. What we're lacking in. That's my job anyway, you know? Improve the areas that we lack in. Or at least that's what they tell me. I just try and look busy, really, and I get paid. You know? I'm not really that invested in solving any issues. I'm just kind of here. Like, what a crazy thing that would be for, like, a high-ranking military person to say that. Yeah, I'm not really I'm not trying to solve issues, per se, or, you know, lead effectively. I'm just kind of here, I guess, for the money. The money's not even that good in the military. What are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? Actually. Crazy. We're maxed on flowers. I'm flower maxing. What can I say? I am flower maxing. I think what we need... We just don't actually have that much. We gotta get some more XP. Like, maybe at a 6? Is that when we had a lot of, prestige? I think this is... Yeah. At least something like this, anyway. Because we just need the XP more than any of the other. I think I'm getting more XP. Maybe I'm actually fully not. I might just be fully not getting... It still seems like an awful lot of items. Did going down prestige matter at all? Maybe. I'll go down even further and see if it seems like it makes a difference. It feels like it doesn't. They just keep blowing up. Non-stop. I mean, it's beautiful in a way. I'm thinking we go back down. Dude, the wizards are like vibrating. I don't know what sort of spell they're casting. Kinda crazy. Like, if you ever watched a wizard cast a spell, it's like they're having some sort of seizure. Crazy. I mean, they just lay there for like 15 minutes. I mean, it sort of sounds like they're choking. But I mean, I just keep watching. And then eventually they like get back up. It's just kind of like mesmerizing, you know? Crazy. listen, that boss, dude. You know the boss looks an awful lot like the balatro Joker guy? That one Joker guy, you know what I'm talking about? You know. I mean, obviously, these are not made by the same people. But it's reminiscent, you could say. One might say it was reminiscent. What if I go even further down in prestige? Does this matter? Like, at all? Is this gonna be the ideal way to get XP? Maybe? Because you don't get the other items? I think that might be the case. Like, so now instead of the items, we're getting XP. Maybe. I might just be talking out of my ass, for all I know. I'm getting an awful lot of bones, that's all I can say. Oh boy. I'm thinking we just need XP right now, really. I mean, you could say that what we really need is to farm the old boss, but I mean, let me get some more XP and then we'll go do that. I think your strategy's right. You know, upgrade a few more of the stuff and then, you know, farm for those poker chips, basically. Anyone seen any XP? I'm not seeing too much of it. I think I need that 8% boost. You know, that might be kind of an important thing. I'm finding out. The beautiful thing it is. Gunshots, explosions, massive, you know, waves of purple energy coming towards you. Classic. Reminds me of home. Maybe we have close to enough XP to, like, do something. I mean, 8% is probably more than it sounds like, you know? Once we get the full upgrade. Probably more than it sounds. There's definitely going to be another reaction. Yeah, these guys have low enough health. That's, like, guarantee. Oh, I can also sort of see why it lets you end the turn. Because if you were to go to, like, to Prestige 1, it literally might not ever end. Like, you know what I'm saying? It literally may never end. They don't do enough damage to kill me. And the waves don't end. And so it would just continue permanently. Which is interesting. That's interesting, isn't it? I mean, you could just permanently farm with this one guy here. Because vampirism brings him back to full. All he's got to do is get a good shot on him. Yeah. Like a Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes mobile game. And the Rancor raid. You keep getting the health back, you'll never die. Probably like one person who will ever see this knows what I'm talking about when I say that. And to you, I say God bless. Buddha bless. Allah bless. The Pantheon bless by the 9 bless. Thank you. Thank you for knowing what I'm saying. For having played the same mobile game for some reason. I would still probably be playing it to this day if I didn't forget what my account stuff was and not really be able to get it back. I never paid money. I was free to play. I take pride in that. I was there before the level cap increased, okay? I was there from the early days, okay? That's all I'm saying. I'm an OG. That's all I got to say. Before the .gg website was ever made, I was there. I was in the trenches. Farming those fucking shards. Every day. And the gear. I was there before the mods. Those fucking speed mods. God damn you. Like I said, for the person who understands what I'm saying, we're tight. We are tight. I'm getting basically no XP, but I mean, whatever, I guess. I'll just end it. I'm done. I just needed that rant, and so I was hardly paying attention to what it was actually happening. Where's the extra? Yeah, give me this, please. This is blue. This is beautiful, actually. I don't even have enough to max that out. What a world. Now what I want to do is we'll just go back to 8 and see how that works out. I don't know if this will be better or worse. I mean, how could it be worse? What? You're right. I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, this is better. We're actually able to get some XP anyway. Whereas before, we really weren't getting hardly any. Very nice. Go ahead, continue. Fragmentation, fragmentation. I'm basically throwing grenades after, you know. Fragmentation grenade, you know what I'm saying? Fragmentation, the ability, that's all I'm saying. Is it a joke? Not really. An observation, I guess. Of some sort, you could say. One might say. I, in fact, would. We're gonna have another. Yeah. All this, dude. Very nice. Just you wait. That boss is gonna die. It's gonna be a beautiful thing. When the head honcho bites the dust, it'll feel so good. CIA talking about Fidel Castro. Bro, imagine though. Imagine though if this time, try number what? Like 427? This time we get him, you know how good it'll feel? Bro, you're so right. What are we gonna do this time? We're gonna swap out his underwear for exploding underwear. Maybe put smallpox in his handkerchief. We gotta do something crazy. We haven't been crazy enough so far. We have to go more out there. You know, to really get Fidel Castro, we have to go further out of the box. You know, the exploding cigar, that just wasn't creative enough. Wasn't enough. You know, That's how I imagined that it went. I wasn't there. I wasn't there. I'm just saying. That's probably how it went. More XP, thank you. And we have nothing. I'm just gonna play the boss again. I don't really know, like, exactly what the best way to go about it is. I mean, the synergy should be going crazy, you know? That's my personal opinion. Everyone's dead. Everyone's dead. They all die in the end. I think I can get some upgrades. I think I should also wait until more chips is really what we need. I need to let his little minions scutter. Is that a word? Scutter? Until they scutter around a little bit more. Give me those chips, baby. I have no illusion that I'll be able to beat him on this one. Or anytime soon, like, honestly. Listen, little by little, we'll whittle him down, you know? It's like a Jedi. It doesn't even matter how many people, how many clones it takes, because at the end of the day, you're gonna win. Like, come on. Dude, say what you will, the prequel movies are my favorite. I said it, and I meant it, and I love Star Wars, and I still mean it. That's all I'm saying. Call me fake fan, call me hater. I love the prequels. They're my favorite movies. And now I would say I love them just because of nostalgia. But I loved them as a kid more than the original trilogy, so fight me, I guess. I mean, somebody's got to say it. I think the prequels were really good. Even if they aren't, you know, from a technical standpoint better, I enjoyed them more. So, whatever. I love clone interactions. The clones were like my actual favorite interaction with the Jedi. You know? Sith and Jedi, I sleep. But when the clones interact with Jedi, I'm there, bro. I'm listening. Commander Cody, Captain Rex, bro. Don't even joke with me right now. The real ones. Star Wars: The Clone Wars TV show, animated TV show. Some of the best television ever made. Some of the best television ever made. Can I say it? I said it. I said it. Rebels, it's not even comparable. Not even comparable. And so I didn't compare it. You know? And so I didn't compare it. Bad Batch. I haven't quite finished. Good for what it is. Still, it is obviously no original, you know, it's not going to beat the original animated series. But is it good? I think so. I think it's overhated. I, in fact, think it's overhated. I do. I really do. Definitely overhated. do we got going on? Okay, we have the maximum chips there. Let his little friends scurry around. Yeah. I'm not worried about it. Need more of them on screen. Hit him like this, yeah. Give me those chips. We're getting a lot of chips right this run. You know that? As you can tell from the number being 30. 30 plus, that's a lot. 42? Baby. We're in the money. Shield is interesting, but I think damage is the way, you know? Because if we can get the allies dead, we get more chips. With more chips, we can then increase the damage to the boss. You know, this is just it's a multifaceted issue. Multifaceted issue. As it were. As it is, in fact. You ever think about how nice poker chips are, dude? I don't know what it is about them. Maybe it's because they're kind of colorful. I like poker chips a lot. I wish we used poker chips for money. Like, not in just poker. Like, I wish I could go to the grocery store and pay for it in poker chips. Don't you think that'd be more fun? Like little chips. Little colorful chips. I don't have to see some motherfucker's face on it. I think I'd like that more. Not green. I mean, the green color of money is an absolute classic. I mean, it's been used in too many lyrics and slang terms to be changed to another color. Like, you'd fuck up all the rappers. You can't change the color of the money, dude. All those songs wouldn't make any goddamn sense. Not to anybody. But the kids will be like, why, mommy, why is he talking about getting the green? The money's not green. She's gonna be like, oh, honey. Oh, honey. If only you knew. Let me see. I think we can get a little bit more. A little bit more. 2 levels up there. It's really just a matter of time, right? Because we're slowly getting more powerful. And he isn't. See, that's the thing. He's slacking. If he kept up with his training, I doubt we would ever win. But he's slack. He took it for granted that we would never grow enough to win. It's like the turtle and the hare. Like, he's big, he's napping on his training right now. But me, the turtle, I'm making the most of every moment. Right? That's what I'm saying. One more, and then we'll upgrade again. Dude, I swear, this looks like exactly the Balatro Joker. I haven't even played Balatro, I've watched it. Dude, it looks so much like him, does it not? I mean, I don't care. I'm just saying, it's like, isn't that just him, bro? Am I not just fighting the Balatro Joker? Am I high? If I was high, I'd probably not be talking as much. In fact, I could almost guarantee you I'd probably say like one word in like 5 hours. One word. That's how, like, zonked I would be if I was high. XP. Let's see what we got. What do we got to work with here? Not even. Not even. Okay, we're gonna... No. 2 out of 18. Oh, Jesus Christ. I can get 180% increase in shield? What the hell? Surely I don't need that. I don't need all that, surely. That seems a bit overkill. Like, how bad do you have to be at the game? I mean, how do you even be bad at this game? Like, you see what I'm doing? Nothing in particular. There's no strategy. I mean, if I actually tried strategy, maybe I would win earlier, but I'm not doing any sort of strategy. I'm just throwing them down and then talking. As like the explosions sound in my ears, and I can't even hear my own voice. That's all. We died really quickly this time. I'm gonna get 100. 100 poker chips, and I leave. You ever think there should be more colors of poker chips? Bro! Someday I should get like a pastel poker chip set. I would go hard. Like, this is a really nice color of, I mean, fuchsia? Is it fuchsia? It's not just pink. I mean, it's pink, but, you know, there are names for these things. If you, the cultured artist would know what the names of the colors are, of course. One more, and I think we'll be above 100. Pink. Is this hot pink? This isn't hot pink. This is like a bright salmon. A bright salmon, maybe. A bright and cheerful salmon, I'm gonna say. Maybe that's wrong. I don't really care. Because to me, it's a cheerful salmon. One must imagine the cheerful salmon happy. So true. Bro, you're so true. Where 111? That's the square root of... Wait, that's the wrong number. I think if you square root of 111 is not a perfect square. I'm pretty sure it isn't. I don't think so. I mean, I'm not exactly great at math, but I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Perfect square of 121 is 11. And which was what I was thinking about when I said that. When I so foolishly made that comment. I have a lot of XP that I'm not using. Because I'm talking. It's one of those games. I just get to watch colors on the screen. I'm like, ah, colors! And otherwise, I'm just sort of saying words. $45 chips. So much money and stuff. Come on, send your little buddies in. Thanks for the XP, pal. Beautiful thing. Big color. Big fun. I'm gonna use the XP. I don't want to forget about it all over again. After I've just now remembered it. My mind don't work so good. No, it doesn't. Okay, we're good on that side. I don't really need a reroll for that. Crit. Okay. Oh, we actually used it all up. Surprising. We only have this critical plus and dexterity 3 left, though. And I think that's like... I don't really need the timer. But that's everything. Ability-wise. Actually. Not even. I'm gonna say like 130. We're gonna need 130 chips to finish that tree out. Or the skill out. Not the tree, I guess. Give me chips. I see some chips. It's a beautiful thing. Wow, look at that. Got a good amount of chips. 30. It's acceptable. 2 more? 2 more. And then I'll have enough chips to max out the skill. Whoa. Fire on, King. In another world? I mean, that's like half health. That's half health. That might even be slightly more than half health, dude. Hey. Just throw them all in a pile and hope for the best, basically. Okay, maxed on that. I think I'm gonna do damage against the boss to get that done. And then do the big blind. It's not 8 out of 8. It's not 2 out of 18. I'm stupid. It's 2 out of 10, dude. It requires 18 to upgrade, that's all. 2 out of 18, Jesus Christ. Let them gather. Populate, please. Populate. Please breed. So that I can then proceed to erase your offspring. And you, of course. I wouldn't leave you with the grief. I'm not that cold-hearted. I mean, sure, I'll kill your children, but... I mean, I'll kill you with them. You know, if I'm really generous, I might even kill you first. I mean... I am a gentleman. This one was quickly over. No good synergy here, I'll say. I need a lot more chips. Probably around 300 chips. That'd be the most I would need, I think. But it'd be around that, I reckon. Wow. That was flashy. I think I'm just gonna put them in a pile and see how that goes. Not terribly. I mean, not terribly. I mean, it's going all right. Really, the health is the limiting factor here, I believe. I'll do one more. It's beautiful. Colors and shapes on my screen. My brain doesn't even need to use power to try and understand what it means. I can just accept that it's there. It's honestly enjoyable. I think this. Maximum there. All right. Let's see if this is much better. I think we have to box him in, maybe. I don't know. I mean, it's not as good, even still. I think we have to box him in. You know? Like, maybe? That is not the way, no. They were better just clumped together than that. Let me see if there's anything else I can upgrade. I think that's like actually in terms of the XP, I think that was it. You know? XP wise? Yeah. Wait, dice? Magnets? What does that mean? Interesting. So now we do have a reason for the old XP. I guess that's the number of rerolls. Let's see what goes on here, I guess. Let it crowd up some. Alright, well, I mean, that's pretty high damage, isn't it? We almost got him with that, actually. Huh. So let me reread what I did to have that happen. Reroll. Oh, so they like come back to life. I see. Let me see. We might actually be able to do something. I mean, it's much better. Like, genuinely much, much better. And we're close. We're close. We are getting close. We'll do one more and then see what we can get. Let's wait. Maybe. I don't think I actually really have to do much with the mouse these days. That's very close. Oh shit! Look at that! We didn't even have to max out everything. Well, that always feels better when I don't actually have to max out everything. Oh, that's a fun game. Look at the little animals. Oh, they're based off of their pets. How cute. Well, this is in fact a shorter stream today. I didn't know how long it was going to be, but hey, what can you say? Here we are. Well, I'll be back again Monday, assuming that I'm not just lying to you. I'm pretty sure I'll be back Monday. At the same time, of course. Thank you for watching. Please have a lovely rest of your day. Bye-bye now.